What up? What up, motherfuckers? What's cracking? What is crack-a-lacking, people? Who we got up in this bitch? All right. Bet. Let me put this bitch in. Let's talk. We got a lot of shit to talk about. A lot of shit to talk about, you bitch asses. All right. Here we go. It's on like Donkey Kong. Aiden, what up, blood? Dwayne, what up? Rob the Barbarian, CT's finest. What's up, blood? Let's get this shit popping. What's up, blood? What's cracking? A lot of fights, Kalia, where you been, girl? The Samurai, what's up, sucker? What's up, motherfucker?
Yo, what's good?
Nothing, man. Just finished watching these fights, man. We had two quitters, and one, I want to say, not robbery because it was close, but misjustice. A misjustice.
So Barrios?
Yeah, I thought Barrios won that fight. It was close. I thought he was 7-5.
Yeah.
7-5.
Yeah, I thought he did enough to win. I think they just want to,
these
cause
motherfuckers,
controversy.
every time Pacquiao landed a punch, like, and Barrios was piecing him up, and it was like, cricket.
I think they just want to, like, in that case, I think they always want to see the underdog win. So,
look, Pacquiao looked good, but I mean, the last two rounds, to me, Barrios took it. It was kind of even going in, and then Barrios took over those last two rounds. Fucking wobbled him a couple times.
Yeah, I say that. I think Pacquiao looked way better than I thought. So,
Me
props
too.
to him.
Me too. But he's not. Come on, he's not what he used to be.
Yeah, I know.
He continues fighting, he's gonna get fucked up. Because this dude was giving him mad respect. Like when you're sitting there being like trying to act like you're the referee, you can get pieced up like a Reese's. You do that shit. He's lucky that Barrios wasn't popping his ass, popping him right in the fucking kisser.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He's lucky he wasn't popping him right in the kisser while he was sitting there complaining and trying to act like he's the ref. You're not the ref.
Nothing to it, but I want to say if that was anybody else, any other champ, they would have demolished Pacquiao.
I thought the Mexican got beat up. No, I'm just playing, Alberto. I thought the Mexican won.
No, I think you're tripping, Marco. I thought Pacquiao did enough to get the nod. I thought he won by like 2 rounds.
Nope, not even the judges saw it that way. I disagree with that whole 2 out of 3. I think if one judge has it, you should win. That's bullshit. I don't like that rule either. That's another rule I would change. Why does it got to be 2 out of 3?
What you mean?
Pacquiao lost in one judge's scorecard. The other 2 had it even. So in boxing, 2 out of the 3 have to have a win.
No. I can't agree with that. I think
I do.
Because I mean, if 2 got it a draw and then 1 got it you losing, how did you lose?
Because one judge had. Those are the only 3 that matter.
That's one perspective.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It should be one should be enough, in my opinion. One should be enough.
Okay, so don't if 2 call it a draw, but once say you won, it's still a majority draw, right, or something like that.
Yes.
So okay, I agree.
2 out of 3 have to call it. 2 out of 3 have to declare a winner.
I agree with that.
I don't like that. I think it should just be 1. I think 1 should be enough because 3 isn't enough to begin with. Judging, let's be real. There should be hundreds of judges to get a real accurate.
Nah, maybe like 10.
Okay, even 10. 3 is not enough. I would say hundreds because if you had hundreds, you're never going to go wrong. Because a sample size that big is always going to yield a very accurate outcome.
That's absolutely enough judges to get it wrong. If you ask me, I think 3 is enough. If you ask me,
no, because if you only have 3, it's easier for like corruption to happen. You know, you could pay off judges. You can't pay off 10 people. That's less likely to happen.
I mean,
turn that shit into the Supreme Court.
Fuck that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
1 out of 3 is enough for me. If you're gonna have 3, 1 out of 3 should be good.
Marco,
what's up?
Did you see the Tim Tszyu fight? I think he's shot, man.
I saw the Tim
I think he should retire, man. He doesn't have punch resistance.
Well, I said we had 3 great fights, 2 quitters.
I told y'all that's exactly what was gonna happen.
2 quitters. 2 quitters.
I don't think he quit.
Didn't I tell you guys, Dubois, once you quit, when you're a fighter, anybody who
How did Dubois quit? He literally got knocked out.
His face, Ian.
Got up at 10, totally fine, and walked. Come on.
Marco, this feedback. It's kind of bad.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, by the 5th round, he quit, Dubois.
Yeah, he quit. No shit, he quit.
He quit.
He literally got his 10 tap. I mean, 10,
Nah,
10 tap.
He was staring at the ref in the eyes.
He could have gone up.
The second it went to 10, he got up, walked up fine. He quit, just like he did the first fight.
And his face. His facial expression looked like he didn't want to be there.
He quit.
Yeah, he quit.
I don't know. I think when you get hit that hard.
And Tszyu quit. Look, at least Tszyu was getting his fucking he was
ass
getting
pounded.
Popped. He was getting popped.
Tszyu was
like
getting
a
pounded.
virgin's cherry on prom night. At least he was taking shots. But Dubois got hit with like two, 3 clean shots, and he quits.
He got rocked though.
So what, man?
He got rocked. His legs went out, and then he dropped. Like,
but Dubois could have gone up.
That's kind of fighter you'd be, then shit. It takes you should be
let's
withstand more than that.
I told you I put pause on dude, Marco.
Let's fight and see. But I'll definitely beat the fuck out of him.
Usyk beats Ray Mercer or what? Who we got? Ray Mercer or Usyk?
Huh?
Ray Mercer. I don't know. But I saw Jake Paul and Usyk face off. I saw Jake Paul and Usyk face off.
Man, that's not gonna happen, Jake Paul.
I don't know if that was a joke or if it was a real
Marco.
Why didn't you let dude get in the ring?
That's what I'm saying. Why did they face off? Is it a real possibility or just a photo op?
Nah, it's not gonna happen in boxing. They said it's gonna be like some MMA shit for his promotion.
Well, I don't know, man. What's up,
Marco? Did you see what Turki said after Tim Tszyu got knocked out? He's like talking shit on Tszyu. He's like, "This is why Tim Tszyu is not worthy of being on a Riyadh season card. Maybe he could be a sparring partner for one of our champions." And he's getting hella backlash for that.
Shit.
Damn.
Yo, Turkey's wilding out, man. Maybe Tim Tszyu and him had a little like behind.
Tim Tszyu was talking shit about Riyadh season.
Okay, well then that makes sense. If he was just saying that shit out of nowhere.
I do have a problem.
Marco, there's still a little feedback. I don't know whose it is, but it's kind of.
It's this guy Hamza. Go ahead.
Yeah. I do have a problem with Turkey. I think he's a TKO agent.
What the hell does that mean?
Like a TKO guy, like he's with the TKO board, like he might destroy
TKO agent is wild. Go ahead and lay it out, man.
Like he might destroy boxing in the future. He will give us matches, then slowly he will turn us into UFC, basically a monopoly, and we won't get the like best fighters in the future. So right now he will do all this, and then he will get Dana involved. He'll start his own TKO stuff. They'll remove the Ali Act and.
No, the Ali Act is. By the way, the Ali Act is useless for starters.
I know it's useless.
Never been enforced.
Secondly, hold on. Secondly, he needs Dana White. Just because he's bringing Dana White in doesn't mean he's going to go to UFC, right? Dana White's showing him how to run a league because he's never done that before. Thirdly, he loves boxing, Turkey. He doesn't watch UFC. Dana White is just there to help run the league because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. What's the smartest thing to do if you don't know what you're doing? Hire somebody who does.
I agree.
But I don't want him to create.
And let me say this real quick. Hold on.
Like, why not? Why not create a monopoly? Why not?
Let CJ get in.
You like the way it is now? It's garbage the way it is now.
Let me get where I fit in, dude. What's wrong with the UFC? Like the structure. The best fights do happen.
No, the best fights don't happen anymore. It hasn't happened since the last 20 years. I've watched shoot fighting.
20 years? Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah, 20 years. We never saw Fyodor versus Randy Couture. We never saw, when Anderson Silva was.
You can name a couple fights that didn't happen, but the vast majority.
Back to boxing,
hold on. This is
the
where
vast majority of the fights did happen.
I don't want to talk about UFC at all. Like we could bring it up as a.
No, I'm just comparing it. He's saying that it's going to be a bad thing.
None of that matters. What matters is this. What matters is this. Turkey is running boxing. He's making great fights. He just needs somebody to show him how to run a league. We see that Turkey's already making great fights. You think just because Dana's coming in, he's going to stop paying everybody and not make the best, whatever the fuck you said is happening in UFC, that's not how Turkey's already running his business. So we don't have to worry about that.
Good point, Marco. That's the bottom line. I agree with that.
Yeah. It's not. It's people, and the Muhammad Ali Act is so fucking useless. And by the way, the Muhammad Ali Act is only useful if boxing's in its current state of operation, which is wild west. When you have a league, you by default can't have the Muhammad Ali Act around because it prevents anybody from forming a boxing league because it was formed when there never was a league or any talk of a league. It's not that he's coming in trying to remove it to be some fucking dictator.
But wasn't one of the main reasons you can't be both the promoter and the manager? Wasn't one of those reasons that fighters couldn't be exploited? I thought that was like the whole point.
Yes, but when you're in a league, it doesn't work that way. The league has to be the manager, it has to be the promoter, it has to be everything. That's just how it is. But
it's a different structure. It's like it's written into it. You know, that's like the entire point.
Right.
That there couldn't be a monopoly.
Exactly.
I feel you.
Exactly. And contracting is, you wouldn't get good contracting. That's how you hire agents. You do what the fucking NBA players do. You do what the NFL. You get a good agent. You get good lawyers. And you negotiate your contract.
You get a union.
Marco, did you get a chance to see the Pacheco fight? People were saying he looked like trash, but I didn't really see it.
I didn't know Pacheco fought. Who did he fight?
Macumbi, the dude that Plant had some issues
who won?
with.
I know who Macumbi is. Who won?
Pacheco got a wide unanimous decision, but people were saying he didn't look too hot. He didn't look too impressive. Pause on the hot.
Well, that's what I would have assumed. I didn't even know that happened today. I knew they were fighting. I didn't know it was today.
I know it's too much boxing, man. They like stack all the cards on the same day.
And I had a barbecue, so like I was able, I jumped in and saw the Usyk fight live, and I saw what was the
Marco,
fight?
I'm getting feedback still.
Yeah, Hamza, do me a favor.
Dude needs to
mute yourself when you're not
fix
talking.
his mic.
Okay, sorry.
So I'm gonna mute you when you want to talk. Just unmute yourself because you're giving us feedback. I saw the Okoli bits and pieces of it, and then of course I saw Tszyu. I'm surprised that he quit. I am, but I'm not, right? Because he was swallowing grenades, right? And he was, and though he was landing grenades, but here's the thing you guys don't understand, or some people might not see. Yeah, he was landing them. Some people say, well, why would you quit? You had your best round. Because you were taking way more punishment, and the shots you landed did fucking nothing. Like they while the shots that were landing on you were buzzing you repeatedly.
But Marco, I feel like the Fundora shots, he's not really known as a puncher. So this Tszyu, did he kind of just lose his chin after Bakaram pounded him out, or
he was throwing harder punches? Because here's what was happening. Fundora looks like a kind of guy that has his punches, his powers at the end of his punches. He needs a little bit of a wind up because he's tall, like Tommy Hearns. But Fundora was known for being an in close fighter, which inherently took away a lot of the thump from his shots because he needs to be at the end of his shots and have a little bit of space. So in this fight, he was keeping homeboy right at the end of his punches, giving himself the perfect space. Therefore, the punches were harder.
That's what he should have been fucking doing all along. So shout out to, let me say this real quick. Shout out to Fundora for finally utilizing his length.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So yeah. Okay.
Good point. Good point, guys. Good point.
I mean, I'm still. Dubois disgusted me. He disgusted.
I think you just don't like dude, Marco.
That's no. That's what Marco kind of predicted. And I lost a small 50 on it. I'll be real.
I was going for Dubois.
But,
I don't like him.
CJ, you had chili on the fight?
A small 50, like I said.
What did I tell you guys, though? Okay. What did I say is the biggest no-no in boxing?
Being a bitch? Giving up. Yeah.
Quitting.
I don't know.
Quit. And when I mean quitting, like what Tszyu did Tszyu was a little not honorable because he was taking a lot of punishment. I mean quitting when you're not taking a lot of punishment. That's the biggest no-no. You do it once. What do you guys in California say? You bitch made.
Bitch made, indeed.
Bitch made, fool. Bow down. He was bitch. That's bitch made a little bit. And I'm not. Look, I don't like shitting on fighters because look, he's still way more accomplished than me, and I give him props and all that for getting in the ring. But god damn, man, that's the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. Like
his footwork was awful.
Yeah,
Dubois.
Would you call him a mark-ass trick, Marco? Would you call him a mark-ass trick?
Off the ring, he was just following Usyk.
He wasn't,
and he was
following
Usyk's hand.
I mean, they were engaged.
And here's one thing he didn't do. Here's one thing he didn't do almost at all. Body shot. Why does that matter? We know why that matters. Look what happened.
Indeed. I was saying that all along when I was watching the fight. Yeah.
No body shot. Like I saw one body shot, which was
not no body shot, but not enough.
One landed, and remember it was on the belt line again, and Usyk had to call it out. And that was
I remember that one.
Historically, Soviet boxers always struggle with body shots. because they breathe differently than
Give
most
me,
fighters.
okay. I don't know if
Interesting.
that's
Okay.
true, but
Wow.
give me
Yeah, in
Give
different
Tuesday.
sports. I'm just saying
hold
in
on.
different
Give me
sports.
another example of a Soviet boxer who struggled with body shots.
I think not in boxing, but in like generally they do struggle with body shots, like in
What?
kickboxing or
Like the streets? I don't get
He
it.
was gonna bring up MMA. Who? I mean,
no, not in
Who's a
MMA,
MMA.
even
Soviet
in
boxer?
kickboxing and stuff. They do struggle with body shots because I've talked with trainers and stuff. They always say like Soviet fighters breathe differently, so you should like
I don't.
body shot them.
Yo, is this the
I don't.
same dude that claimed to be from the UK? Like he's from a different
No,
country?
no.
No. This guy has clearly
Uh,
like it
I'm
sounds
just
like.
fucking with you.
But no, I
I'm
don't
just
agree
fucking
with that. I don't
Uh,
think you can really say any race struggles with body shots just based on their
Yeah,
race.
that's like
Not
Alberto
because they
saying.
said they breathe differently. That's why they said
That's
like
like
Okay,
Alberto
okay,
saying
maybe.
Middle Easterns don't got chins.
Right, exactly.
Right, that's his type of narrative.
I
Yeah.
don't really agree with that, but
But no, can I say I thought Usyk was winning the whole time, but I kind of liked it the shots that Daniel was getting on him. Like he wasn't hitting them too often, but like the shots he was catching them with, I feel like they was doing damage.
It was cool, yeah. He was
I don't
just
know what the
like
fuck you were
Marco said,
watching.
bitch made. He just fucking he could have gone on and he quit. So I mean,
Oh
fuck.
yeah, I want to speak on that too. And I think like Daniel, he looked like a timid dude. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he looked like a
Hell no.
BM,
like I don't
baby.
know.
BM.
I kind of see what I understand what you're talking about. That's funny.
Nah, that
Yeah.
quitting shit to me is, and you guys know I am not one of those fucking channels that like shitting on fighters, but that is insane. He's 27 years old and he's off like a 3-fight knockout streak.
What the fuck, man? It was his time. It was his opportunity. I don't understand that.
He laid out Joshua like a
Fuck.
fucking Mother Goose lullaby.
Yeah, like a doormat. Like welcome. Yeah.
Somebody's playing something in the background. I'm gonna have to mute
Not
you.
I.
Is that you? It's either you or
Nope.
Alberto. Probably Alberto.
I got nothing going
I
on.
still think Dubois beats most of these dudes, though. That's the thing.
Who?
Well, who do you think beats Dubois?
After seeing this, anybody
Even a
could beat him.
Parker. A Parker? Yeah.
Hold on. When you have quitting and anybody could beat him.
Well,
Parker
okay,
will
great
beat
point.
Dubois.
Parker might,
will.
because Parker's smart.
Kabial will
That's what I
too.
said.
Yeah.
Kabial will too.
Caballel might. Yup. So would
Maybe.
Tuama might. But now
That's a good
We'll
fight.
see.
didn't Usyk kind of pump fake at the fact that he's not going to retire? He's going to keep going.
Man, he needs to sit down. I mean,
No,
what
but
else can you do?
No, this is an actual question because I was
He
kind
said
of.
maybe. He said he was tired, but he said he has enough. He said he doesn't need. They were like, "What do you need?" He said, "I don't need anything else." But he said he might come back.
He doesn't
Who do you
need
really
to.
want him to see? Like, there's nobody at his level, really. Maybe
There's
Parker,
nobody.
but come on.
Just
That's
the
it.
Parker fight, then retire.
Parker would be boring as fuck. Just right off into the sunset, homie. You did your thing. Shout out to Usyk, man.
I mean, yeah.
I would
but-
love that fight, though.
Yeah, but fucking.
I would hate it.
that
I mean,
kid-
okay, as a hardcore on some level, I see what you're saying, but no, it's not gonna be entertaining. And
Ooh.
Usyk's gonna win anyway, man. It's gonna be
I like
a
this take.
snooze fest.
That's possible, Marcos. I'm not even trying to be funny. That is possible.
Nah, for real, homie
Interesting.
sped.
What?
My son says
Why
that.
would you guys say that though? I don't understand. You got to justify that.
Because he's like a little awkward. Like
This seems off.
He is awkward, but
he might not
like-
be on the spectrum, but it's
the last 3 fights, he was like, everyone was saying he was like super confident in doing his thing. He had a lot of momentum going into that.
Gross,
Stop
Alberto.
burping and stop slurping. You can chill out, homie.
I know this dude
But,
slurps, burps, and plays Tones lives in the background. Fucking guy.
But no, before this, like we're prisoners of the moment. Before this, everyone said he was super confident. He had a lot of momentum behind him. So I don't know about that. I don't know about on the spectrum. Maybe bipolar would be more acute.
Nah,
like,
this
more
seems more
accurate.
spectrum. MPO, are you joking, or you really heard that? Because that
He's a virgin. Hell no.
Ryan called Alberto spicy. He's not spicy. He's just maybe eating spicy food and burping in our fucking ears.
You think he's bipolar? Seems
no.
stable to me. Seems
Nah.
chill.
I think-
Seems super
I
chill.
thought I was muted. My bad.
Like he's super up or super down. Either he shows up for the fight like full steam ready to go, or he goes out bitch made. So yeah, that's where I got that from.
And really, like, who else beat him? Usyk beat him. Who else beat Dubois?
Who was the other dude? Joyce, right? Joe Joyce.
No.
Yeah.
If you
Yes.
lose to Joe Joyce, that I mean, come on.
Well, I
He
mean,
throws
exactly.
punches in slow motion. Literally.
That's what I'm saying. It's some mental health shit. It's like either he's all in or he's all out. I mean, I don't think I'm off base with that.
Yeah. Now Usyk probably can't lose. I mean, he showed good power. Oh, he said he wants to fight. That's what he said. He's gonna probably fight Fury for the
Oh, he lost against Joyce Dubois.
I said that like
Yeah, he said that.
anyway.
I think
His skull was broken.
Fury versus Usyk 3 might happen.
Yeah, okay, for the payday.
That's
I
the only
understand that.
person. That's the only person who arguably beat Usyk, or at least can give him a real challenge. I don't think the other guys.
I'm not
I don't
even
think
mad
it
at
will
him.
happen though. It was just.
I'm not
like
even
the
mad at
crowd
him.
was
I think it
crazy.
will because Turkey already alluded to it.
Oh, it'll happen. As
It'll happen.
long, yeah. Remember, he said we're hunting rabbits.
Word.
Marco, I wasn't here the other days. Did you see that Clarissa Shields has like the 15 million
I
secured
did
for
see
that
that.
refight?
I did.
Did we see it?
Big check.
I don't think Layla's
Big
gonna
check.
accept that. I don't think she's gonna accept. I think she was just talking and she didn't expect somebody to really. That's like when Canelo was like, give me 200 million, I'll fight Benavidez, and that's before Turkey was like dominating, so he knew nobody would give it to him. But now it's like, oh yeah, 15, here you go. She's gonna come out little bitch made, and not because she's a bitch, but just because she's fucking almost 50 and she probably didn't really mean it. She like, you know what I'm saying? She knew nobody would give her that much money, and she can't beat Clarissa.
Well,
Clarissa,
hell no, she shouldn't even do that. That would be sad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
An older woman,
and I heard it.
No.
That'll be like the equivalent of her dad against Larry Holmes. It'll be the same fucking thing.
But we saw Manny come back.
Want that? That's not going to do anything
47.
for your brand.
Manny's 47. Yeah, but Manny
46. I think it's 46. But
Manny hasn't been inactive for that long, and Manny also isn't fighting. I mean, Clarissa is the equivalent of Manny to be fighting who? I mean, who's the
Terrence Crawford?
Yeah, like a Crawford, right? It's like,
but Marco, she's not fighting Cyborg. Cyborg's like a devastating puncher. Like, I'll be worried for Ali.
First of all, I think Cyborg is definitely sipping Capri Suns, and she might be finished with her transition. And
Cyborg,
and she's mad old.
Dude.
He's putting extra sauce on it.
No, you don't tell me she doesn't look like she got some dongles.
You putting that pico de gallo on it.
Man, she has
a pico on her.
She has failed many tests before.
Yo, okay, touche. That was good.
I did not enjoy that Tim Tszyu fight. It was painful for me.
What you mean? That was a real exciting fight until it ended.
I was on the edge of my seat, but I mean, it looked like Tim Tszyu was losing years off his life, and he's slurring his words in the interviews now in ways that he used to not do. He seems like he's super damaged.
I like that, Aiden. He did.
I didn't notice that, but okay, you might be right.
He sounds like Fernando Vargas.
That's what it looked like. He looked defeated. You saw him? He looked defeated before he actually quit. And this is a guy who, like, remember right before he fought, he was about to fight Thurman. Oh, I'm a throwback fighter. And I'll keep going. I got my shield and all that. And I'm not trying to shit on him because
Marco Alalshikh.
No, I'm not trying to shit on him because I've never been in that position. But shit changes.
Hey,
man.
Marco, real quick. I seen your turkey short. I think that's the way to go, Marco. Like I think
that was fire.
Beautifully.
Guys, thank you. That's
I
one
agree.
That's one Shaq sent directly to Turkey.
What?
Yeah.
And it didn't ring any bells?
He
well,
sent
not yet. Not yet. He had a busy weekend, but
he sent that to Turkey, and this was I re-released this short, so he sent it to Turkey when I did it like 2 months ago, and he goes, I showed you guys a snapshot. He goes, yo, this is my man Marco. We need to hire him.
That's what's up. Shout out to
that
Shaq
was 2 months
trying
ago.
to put you on. Yeah,
2 months ago, and then after he went on the Boxing Voice and I missed it. It made me be like, you know what? Because I re-release a lot of videos because I'm always getting new subscribers, so it's new to somebody always.
I never saw it.
Right. There you go. So I just re-released it. So we'll see.
Yeah, I want to ask real quick, Marco. Was Layla Ali? Was she even on like Chris level in her prime?
No, but she was dominant. The problem was the level of competition was nowhere near Clarissa's.
Exactly. You got to go era for era.
Era for era. But if you put them together, no. Clarissa is just more skilled.
I agree with that. Why would you want to beat up on an old woman? That just seems even for another woman. That seems out of pocket.
Because they have beef, CJ. You haven't heard
Out
that?
of pocket. No. I understand it.
Wait, what's their beef?
Come on.
Clarissa started talking shit about her.
Why?
I don't remember the details.
Layla
Not
Ali
Clarissa, excuse me.
that-
Layla
Yeah,
started.
She said something first.
And then Clarissa, you know how she is. Like she's the sweetest girl. Like I've talked to her, but she's one of those people that like she's mad sweet, but if you fucking like cross her, she always has to react. So she reacted.
Bottom line is ego. Ego for ego. That's what it comes down.
You know what though? With her, I don't blame Clarissa because she's in a sport where she has to prove and everything triple because it's a men's dominated sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's trying to be a pioneer, so to speak. So she's saying I'm the one that blazed the trail. But,
right.
I mean,
so,
I get it, but
she's sparring dudes, and so she got dropped. Like she's sparring dudes. She's, she's I like her. I like her a lot actually. She's cool. I know.
But sometimes she does go too far. Like I can beat men.
Like what?
With the men shit, that was OD.
Well,
she's just promoting though.
Guess what though? Right, we're talking about it. Yeah, we don't think she'll really beat Thurman or Jake Paul, but actually maybe.
Yo, no, you're bugging.
She could be Jake Paul. You don't think so?
You're bugging.
If Jake hits her, it's night. But if she could just stay away and box him, she could outbox him.
Nah, not for 12.
She's really good at boxing.
Not even for 10. Nah, champ. Y'all are tripping.
All right, I got a rack on it. I'm just kidding.
Let's go.
I'm just kidding. I don't know, man. I'm just still. I can't believe Dubois. I kept telling you guys, man. This dude, I cannot keep my faith in him. When he quit that way, this one wasn't as bad. The first one was worse because he only got hit, once, and he already dropped that fight,
right?
Technically, at least, not officially.
Marco, which I'm not sure which stream you had for the fight, but did you notice? Like, I don't know if anyone else noticed. They had the dude from ESPN, Bernardo Ozuna, doing the play-by-play on a PBC card. So does that mean they're like merging? Because there's like rumors they're gonna merge PBC and Top Rank.
I don't know.
And I also brought it up because they might be hiring because they have him now on PBC. So
the problem is, if I'm in my field, I'm gonna get contacted. Like there's no like applications. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I can like to Starbucks or go and apply.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't go and apply. I can, I guess, reach out to people and say, hey, but like this is the kind of thing where like they seek you once they know who you are. And like,
sorry.
No,
you ain't talking about the Bam fight yet?
I mean, Bam did what Bam does.
We didn't watch it like that.
What was expected?
I won't front of all the fights tonight. I didn't watch highlights of any of them except Bam. That was the highlights.
Well, I just want to say real quick. I think the dude that Bam was fighting, I actually kind of like his style. I kind of like how he was working. He was actually doing really good until he got caught.
And he quit too.
Now his corner throwing the towel.
I don't know. You can't control that.
Sure you can. Well, I guess
What? I was like, what?
Marco, you
can somewhat control it. You could be like, you plead with them, and sometimes they're like, all right, one more round, show me something, like that kind of thing. But
what they did say, because like the round he started kind of getting beat up, and then it was like they was like, yeah, we're gonna stop it if you take too much punishment. But like to me at that point, he didn't get beat up too bad. Like he was getting caught with stuff, but it's Bam.
Yeah, I mean,
so is Bam pound for pound?
Of
He
course.
been pound for pound. He been pound for pound. Sonny Edwards.
Most definitely.
Of course.
I don't think he's top 5, but
what?
I think
here we go. You ready? I might.
Let's
cook
now. I might have to do Usyk after this knockout. All right, here we go. Terrence Crawford, Naoya Inoue, Usyk.
There you go.
David Benavidez.
That's where it gets
either
hairy.
Bam or Shakur. Now, Bam. I got to put Bam over Shakur because he's done a little more.
Robert, real quick, Marco. Robert, the fight didn't go 12 rounds.
What you talking about? Which fight?
He talking about Bam. He said Bam won 11-1. The fight didn't go 12 rounds.
6, right?
They went 10.
I think he's counting the knockdown, saying the scorecards at the time. Like he won 11. He was up 11-1. I don't know. Maybe he's drunk.
But Shakur's top 10 now for sure, in my opinion.
Nakatani?
Yeah, he's up there. Bivol should be up there. Maybe Canelo still.
You really got Benavidez at 4, champ?
You damn fucking Skippy. Benavidez.
I know you like him, but damn, that's spicy.
Benavidez is going to be one of the greatest fighters of this generation. You guys will see.
Okay, well, you're going on the limb. I mean, I like him, but not to the degree you do.
Well, there's nothing really to like. Well, what can you say bad about him? He dominates everybody. What does like? I don't get why people question this. What can you possibly? He's more dominant.
He's not elusive. He's not elusive. He's
Usyk.
not like. Hold on. He's not elusive. I don't love his defense. He's there to be hit.
What?
But
did you see his last fight?
Hell yeah.
Did you see his fight against Plant? Everybody's like, "Oh, he's not elusive. He's going to get outboxed." Nope.
I want to see him fight Bivol so bad.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Either one, but yeah, Bivol. I would prefer that over Beterbiev. But yeah,
you know, Beterbiev to me isn't top. He's old. I think he's
I think it's his last fight against Bivol whenever it happens.
Right. Why do they have to have a trifecta? Fuck it, just move on. We seen
Nobody wants to see that shit.
I think some people.
Turkey said he wasn't going to do it.
I kind of want to see Fury and Usyk because I don't think anybody could beat Usyk besides Fury.
I don't think Fury can anymore.
Do you think he would? Like what percentage? Just off top, I know it's 50-50. far away.
50-50.
It's in the galaxy. 50-50 still after Usyk beat him twice. That's wild, champ.
Yeah, because I had both those fights going either way.
I did not.
Nah, I think the second fight, like Usyk took over the last round, so
again
he got more confident later on, and Fury was falling down.
But you're probably right. We'll probably see the replay of the first two, probably. But who knows?
Marco,
what?
Real quick, did you see like the other day the Canelo Crawford tickets dropped? I was gonna try to head out there, and it's like an arm and a leg, man. It's like $1,200 to be up in the rafters. I'm like, fuck that.
Oh shit!
Is that right?
UFC ticket prices. Here you go.
Yeah,
I gotta get my shit
taxing heavy.
Shit, I was planning on going out. Maybe I should have brought my ticket earlier.
I'm gonna talk to Shaq, and if I could get up in this bitch or get it, then I'm like, if he'll get me in, maybe I'll even fly out. It's worth
How much is a flight for you, Marco? I know, like for you, it's probably a little heavier because you're on the east side.
To Vegas?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. Probably $500.
Yeah, flight. The travel isn't the thing.
Probably $500.
It's the fucking ticket.
Something like that.
It's the fucking ticket, and you're bringing the wife.
One thing
I would
is,
assume.
like, I don't want the build-up. Like, I don't want like shitty people being focused on like the coverage when Canelo and Crawford are gonna fight. I don't want that UFC shit happening that day.
Well,
otherwise, the fight's gonna be awesome.
I don't know why you would counter-program that. Like, I don't think you're gonna beat the Canelo fight, but
what do you mean?
Negative.
Wait, what you mean?
Well, he was saying UFC is counter-programming the fight, right?
No matter who they put on, I don't know even who's on the UFC card because I'm more into boxing nowadays. But I don't think they could put up any fight that would, like you said, counter-program that. It's just not possible.
The UFC Noche that day, like the Mexican Independence Day, so all the Mexicans are gonna.
Oh yeah.
So it's a huge card for them.
Well, I heard they're gonna put Canelo Crawford like in the noontime. I thought that was janky as fuck, Marco. They're gonna put Canelo Bud like at 2 p.m. or West Coast time, and then the UFC shit's gonna get the premiere slot. That's what I heard.
Are you sure about that? How sure are you about that?
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I think it's the other way around.
50%.
I think it'll be the other way around.
Okay.
What was on the undercard of the
Fight Sports Talk is here, and I was about to say, your guy got fucked up. Then I remember that you're from New Zealand, not Australia. But I bet you still don't like that your boy quit.
Same accent.
What's up, guys? Yeah, well,
what's up, fight?
Marco, I see. Yeah, what's up, guys? Yeah, Marco, when I was on your show, I said I think of Tim Tszyu as my countryman, and yeah, I'm gutted, but I said on your show that I was worried this was going to happen because, and I just did a video on it. Sometimes losses like the Murtazaliev one, they just end careers early. And yeah, it looks like he's 30 now, but he's starting to look like Riddick Bowe. So,
but you know what the weird thing was? He was trying. He was throwing hard shots. At the end of the round, right before he quit, he did look very dejected, right? But he was throwing hard punches. He was being himself. He you know what it was? He gave the impression that he's in a losing battle. Like he's in there, but he's like, he gave that impression like, yeah, I could try as hard as I want, but I'm not climbing out of this ditch.
Sure.
What I think happened, Marco, I agree with you. He was fighting back, but in my opinion, he didn't have the same fire. Now, again, I'm not blaming him because I saw this coming after the Murtazaliev loss, and I said they shouldn't have taken this fight so early. But he fought. The reality is, and again, I love Tim Tszyu, but he fought with more fire in the first fight when he was blind. Like
I agree.
here,
I agree.
He could see what was coming. He could actually see, but and I don't even want to. I'm not even critical of him. Like I said in my video, Alexis Aguayo, he was in the war of the century against Aaron Pryor. In the rematch, he got knocked down earlier, and he chose to stay there. And he admitted afterwards, "Yeah, I didn't want to go through what I went through in the first fight." So it happens. I mean,
yeah, but I don't think that's a good example, my man, because our Pryor beat the shit out of him the first fight. Like the first fight with Tszyu and Fundora was not. Nobody beat the shit out of anybody.
No, but Merchants Elliott beat the shit out of Tszyu.
Right.
And
right, he did.
So again, Tim Tszyu, I still got lots of love for him, but he does go down more as a like one-off champion than the kind of guy I thought he'd be. But hey, not everybody goes down as a winner. So I still
hold on, Sam. Not to cut you off, but just to interject real quick. You think he's just finished?
Oh,
because he couldn't overcome Fundora.
No, he's definitely finished because it's not just that, it's not lost. It's again,
you want to fight for at the championship level, and it seems to him now and to all of us like he probably just isn't at that level.
But sure, also, but be a gatekeeper. You feel me?
Why?
Be a Dillian White.
No. Tim Tszyu's too good to be a gatekeeper. Like what's the point? Also, he's a guy who's always relied on his chin, and the Merchants Elliott one. It just reminded me that sometimes when your chin goes, because not everyone has a Hagler Golovkin chin, it goes, and your style relies on it. Then there goes half of your fighting style. So. No, I definitely
want back. Okay, I feel you. I mean, maybe, but fuck, I think he won a few more payday.
Wrong sport to be an MPO. If that's the case, you're in the wrong sport. Yeah. Not you, but
he's not.
Have you noticed him slurring his words?
No, but did he?
Well, I was asking the Australian guy over here.
Oh,
for the record, I'm from New Zealand. Yeah, he did. It's all good. I call me whatever, but yeah, he was slurring his words a little bit. But
wow.
Some guys, I mean, I'm not sure how many of you guys have followed George Groves' career. When he was still world champion, there were a couple of times his words sounded a little slurred, but he still fought like a guy who had all his faculties. So sometimes weight cuts can do that to you, but I wasn't
let me ask you this. I'm not familiar with that fighter, but how did he fare later in life?
Guys, look what Yayan did. That's rude, Yayan. That's sad. Look at the picture he put up. This fucking guy.
I didn't see.
What picture?
I'll put it. I'll show you.
I can't
Yayan is just nasty.
Why you're doing that, Groves? What?
That's Tim Tszyu. Look at the t-shirt. This is something he put out when he beat Brian Mendoza.
That's some old shit. Yeah, I got you.
And Yayan's just shitting on him, being like he's never going to go anywhere near that. That's rude, Yayan. You're a rude guy.
Yeah,
Groves. Groves. How did he fare later in life?
Well, he's doing okay now. I mean, he's got a YouTube show. He's sometimes on TalkSport. He's fine, but actually, he's another guy who showed nothing but heart in his career. He gets knocked down in the last fight of his career against Callum Smith, and he chooses to stay down. So he kind of called it quits as well. So yeah, sometimes these warriors, not everybody can be like Joe Frazier and be completely blind and still get angry and want to fight.
Sure, but I say that to say my point in asking that question was that excuse me, that you can have like a temporary, like TBI is real, like concussions are real, but it doesn't, just because you're a little slurry in the post-fight interview doesn't mean that's going to carry over to the rest of your life. That's my point.
Actually, I think it does.
When
you have slurred speech, it's almost never temporary from blunt force trauma to the head.
I disagree.
Well, you know what? You might be right. I'm like 65 to 70% sure of that, but I don't know for sure. You could be right. But it's usually the start of something that's going to be a problem for the rest of your life. When you're a boxer, if this is a random slurring, okay. Well, I mean, with respect to TBI, and not to divulge rather too much information, Mom, you know what my mom's been going through. So
I
as a
have like,
boxer,
the
I'm
research.
saying. Right. No, as a
I got
boxer.
you. I got you.
As a
Yeah.
boxer. Right. If it's a
Yeah.
random person, yes, I'm sure slurs can come and go.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But as a fighter, usually, man, like Riddick, Riddick Bowe got it from Galata and never lost it.
Hey, did you see him recently admit that Galata whooped his ass?
I mean, he never really didn't admit that.
Riddick Bowe is in
But
a
I never
horrible.
heard him come out like.
He doesn't
and
look good
just-
at all.
I
No.
don't think he
I
of course he got hit low, but Galata was busting him in his fucking head. So like the low blows had nothing to do with the headshots that were landing.
I just
sure.
saw Riddick
Well,
Bowe's clip with Rampage Jackson like on Instagram. He doesn't look well at all.
No, he looks horrible. I mean, he limps.
He barely can walk. Like.
Yeah, he can't walk. He's
Well, that's actually a good point because regardless of the low blows, Holyfield pretty much took Riddick Bowe's career from like this guy was pretty much finished by 29, and Holyfield went on to fight at championship level till he was like 40. So
Hold
some
on,
guys
champ. You said Holyfield. You said Holyfield took his career.
Those wars with
I'm just
Holyfield,
making
yes.
sure I heard you properly.
I don't know, man. Holyfield only lost.
I'm not saying I
only won one of
disagree. I
those.
want to make sure I heard him properly.
He
I
only
think it
won
was
one of those.
Holyfield.
Well, I'm talking about the others, yes, but the other fights he had with like what was that guy Elijah Tillery and stuff, but it was the wars with Holyfield that really did him in.
I disagree. I did a video on this. It's clearly Galata. I did a video where he's interviewed before that fight. He's speaking clear as day, and right after that fight, he was slurring, and it just never went away.
Right. I mean,
Galata
I couldn't agree more. He was sharp up until that point. That was the turning point. Yeah. Exactly.
It was crazy. I've never seen it happen because it's almost always a gradual thing. I've never seen it happen in one specific fight where you could pinpoint it. The punch drunk shit's always gradual. Shea Mosley has it now.
Damn, for
Those
real?
are great fights with.
I haven't seen Shane lately. That sucks.
I've interviewed him and it started last time I interviewed him about a year or two ago. I started hearing it, and then and people in my comments were like, "Oh, he's slurring." And then I've been seeing him lately. I've talked to him a couple of days. It's on now. He's slurring. It's not like James Toney bad, but it's there.
Word. Okay.
Yeah,
Judas also
Mosley is bad as well. Like,
Nah, Zab doesn't slur.
He had a podcast and he's not doing his podcast anymore because people he started like slurring his
They're
word.
clowning him?
Who?
Mosley had a podcast. Like he started a Sugar Shane Mosley. He
Oh,
had a
right,
pod.
he did.
He had a pod, then he started like slurring, and then people like, oh my god, something's wrong with him, and he stopped doing his podcast.
Wow, I didn't think it was that. I know what you're saying now. I didn't think it was that pronounced. That's okay. Well,
Hamza, are you Pakistan?
No,
Where are you from?
I'm in Arizona, but
Where are you from though?
me, a place called Kashmir, like historically, like
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. I only
Indian
chose
region.
Pakistan because you have it sounds almost Indian, but obviously you have a Muslim name, so I went with where the most Muslims are in those kind of countries. So I guess I was off. Okay. Never mind.
yo, you have the most international panel of all time. Salute.
I lived in Arizona. I lived in Tucson for 2.5 years when I was boxing in college.
Before I head off, what did you guys think of Usyk really schooling the hell out of Dubois?
Oh, you didn't hear?
Masterful.
I was disgusted at Dubois quitting. Again. Twice.
Yeah.
Quit twice. And remember, they brought that up in all the face-offs. Oh, I don't want to talk about that. I'm different. I've changed. Blah, 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 blah.
What is he gonna say now? I
thought
didn't
he
see
was
any post-fight.
overconfident when he the first 2 rounds. He looked like he was like
No, he was
Then
in the
his
pocket.
confidence went down. Like
he wasn't
overconfident to underconfident. Like
I don't think he was being aggressive enough. And I also think, of course, I said this, he was drastically underusing body attacks. I mean,
That's all I would have been doing, man. Like almost exclusively.
I don't
Almost
know.
exclusively.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do videos on this with, and I don't know how much fight footage I'll get away with. But
damn, Jesus got attacked
the
by
only-
a dog.
he didn't
The
even
only
try
guy-
to use his physicality, Dubois.
No.
Like
No.
he clinch.
But I'll say one thing, Fury.
Well, the only
Nobody can do that on Usyk because Fury, who was did that with Wilder. Fury tried it with Usyk, and Fury's way bigger, and just Usyk's really good at avoiding that shit, being tied
Yeah,
up.
because
and leaned
Usyk
on.
wrestled when he was a kid, so like the clinch stuff won't work on him.
Yep.
The only guy who's pressured Usyk enough at heavyweight is Chisora, because he doesn't think, he just swings first, asks questions later.
Wow.
He says Chisora is the hardest puncher he's ever been against. You guys see that?
Isn't that ironic?
I think
like one of his first fights, not to cut you off, but one of his first fights at heavyweight, a fucking journeyman, was his toughest, challenge. Wow.
Isn't it ironic?
Well,
yeah.
Chisora's more than just your average journeyman. He's a journeyman who can give any contender trouble. But I think with Dubois, like, I don't think he actually truly believed he was going to outclass Usyk, because deep down I know I might be in the minority here, but the punch was illegal. So Dubois didn't have a leg to stand on.
I think
hell no.
First of all, we all think but forget about the punch, right? I think he thought he was going to win because he had those he knocked out like two or three people in a row. That's enough to build the confidence.
Well, and he looked like overconfident when the fight started, like
knocking out AJ the way he did, and then stopping Big Baby. Like, I think he thought he was going to. I think his confidence.
I liked everything he did up until quitting. Like, if we could have seen if he wouldn't have fucking quit, I'll give you that. There's no excuse for that.
Like his
but if we could have drug it out,
he's
to round 10, round
Andrew
12, he could have fucking won. He was doing.
You know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of when Lennox Lewis dropped Galata. Remember Galata's face? I feel like when Dubois goes down, he instantly it drains his confidence because he was not hurt. Like,
damn,
I really do.
That's a great analogy. Okay, I get that comparison.
Pulls the plug out the tub and drains all that confidence. Right?
Marco, I said on your show, I think Dubois deep down knew that it's one thing to knock out guys like Joshua, who was standing there with their chin up in the air, and as soon as Usyk started moving, he was like, okay, this guy's going to be a lot harder to catch. And then when he couldn't catch him, and Usyk, like I said before the fight, Dubois is a lot easier to read than Joshua. So that's why I think Usyk felt comfortable to stand in the pocket. He thought, okay, I know what this guy's going to throw before he does. So
it's crazy, man. I look at
fuck you.
I think about myself, right? And like, not to brag, but I was super I could hit anybody. I'm not saying I'll beat anybody, but I could land punches on anybody, right? So to me, it's so hard to be put in that perspective of a fighter who's sitting there being like, I can't hit this guy. Like, I've never not been able to hit anybody, but you have to have really fast hands. But even that, there's still people who can adjust to that and do things. But like, it's crazy. That must be a really fucked up feeling, being like, I can't land. I just can't hit this person. I don't know what that's
and Dubois is a guy who we already knew beforehand his heart was in question, but he's a guy who needs to feel comfortable with landing his shots before he really starts to feel like himself. So he never got anything going in this fight. So I don't think it's surprising that he called it quits before anything really happened. Because
I think his corner was a problem too. I don't know what advice they were giving him.
And Mo, why aren't you talking, you fucking weirdo? You working?
His corner was the issue as well. Like,
Mo Brain sent me a bunch of videos from the actual event, which I'll show.
Which event?
That's what's up. Yeah, please.
He was at the Usyk. He flew to England, and he was at the Usyk.
I just want to say real quick, I'm gonna speak when I feel like it.
Oh shit!
Oh, what the fuck?
Sassy.
Okay.
Why are you so sassy? Right. Ain't our fault you're working Saturday night. Good lord.
I'm actually up for work. I've been up for work for like the last
he's not
40 minutes.
I'm working as well.
So why are you so sassy? Good lord.
I just don't understand why can't I type in chat?
Because it's weird.
Yeah, why the fuck would you be on the panel when it's much easier to just...
You know what I'm saying?
That's some Gen Z shit. If anything, it's some Gen Z shit. It's being on the panel and typing in the chat.
You know what I see Yaya doing right now? I see him. He's probably in the mirror brushing his hair.
No, real quick though. Is it all y'all not talking at the same time?
Huh? I'm not. I'm in and out.
A lot of
I'm jabbing.
I just want to get my points off while I can. You know what I'm saying? In the chat.
Nah, we'll stop.
No, you don't gotta stop talking.
We'll stop text shaming you. Do what you gotta do.
Text shaming? Hell no.
It's just
read my last comment though.
We'd rather hear you say it, but it's all good. Do what you gotta do.
Right. I mean, what the? Okay. Yeah, you got it, champ.
Ew. Ew, you
What?
want to bang me, you sick fuck?
What the hell? I gotta.
I just want to say,
Oh.
like, when you say something like that's how I know Marco. You said good joke versus Marco. He think he's either gay or racist.
Yo, Yan.
Gay or racist?
Alright. All I gotta say, Yayan, is
Either gay or racist. It's crazy.
this guy wants to tap me. Gross.
And I took that line from you, so you must be super
I know.
spicy.
I know. I love the line, but you can't tap me. See,
Usyk's my pound for pound number one. He's been cooking. He's way overperformed.
That's your pound for pound, huh?
He had pound.
You know
yeah.
what?
Oh yeah.
I
It's a
can't
good
put a
argument.
heavyweight at pound for pound number one. Like,
It's a
I don't
good
give a
argument.
fuck who you are.
Well,
'Cause,
I
I mean,
think
the whole
Usyk was-
purpose of pound for pound is to like equalize, obviously, the
It's a
weight
good
classes.
argument,
So
but
Well, I
I
think-
can't fucking do that.
but
I
Bam,
think
Bam. Well, let me say this: Bam, Crawford, and Inoue both never had any fights that were super close, or they arguably lost. Usyk had 2, so that's why I
Word.
put him not number 1.
well.
So when
I
you
just-
put dominance,
I just-
when you factor in dominance, at your weight class in there, yes, great point, Marco.
Well,
I'm just saying.
when it comes to dominance, you do have to. Then you look at quality of competition.
You have to
Usyk-
look at schedule as well.
Wait a
Crawford
second.
doesn't
Wait a second. I barely got a word in. I think Usyk, his
I'm sorry.
cruiserweight run is better than all the other champions have had.
Hold on.
And
You
Yeah,
don't
and
think that Crawford's level of competition is comparable to Usyk's?
No, he has
It's
this
good.
weird bias to Crawford.
no,
I
Usyk
do.
has a better resume.
He was
than
arguing.
Crawford.
He was arguing that Crawford's
he
resume
did
is
say that.
worse than
I do remember
Inoue's.
that.
I said that Usyk's resume is better than anybody else's in terms of quality. I'm not saying Crawford's is bad. I'm just saying that Usyk's fought a better quality of competition, and he's been fighting at
why with the
disadvantage.
dog
I
park,
mean,
man?
that's arguable, but I was saying, would you say it's comparable
No, Usyk has
like-
a better
He
resume.
doesn't
Not
like
in
really.
the same league? No,
He's
no,
not a
in the
Crawford
same
fan.
league.
Wait,
feel me? Like-
what? Okay, if I'm gonna answer the question, just give me a sec. I don't think it's comparable. As in, I think Usyk's resume is clearly better. I think Crawford, Canelo, and in a way, I think they're all comparable. And Bam's got Bam and Bivol have a bit of time to go, but yeah, I just think Usyk stands above these guys. Plus, he's fighting guys who are giants in his late 30s. So I think he's pound for pound number one until he retires.
Well, look, I told you what I said about the dominance, but then you could counter what I said. Even though he had a couple of close fights, he also had way less fights, Usyk, than these other people. But the quality was higher. He did jump up in weight. He had way more discrepancies. Dude's way taller, way heavier. So it can even out.
Hey, can I say real quick, Marco? I think you're the only one that think Usyk lost twice.
I said arguably lost twice. I wouldn't mind.
I don't think it's arguable. I think the
Either
first fight
way.
you got a slight argument.
Hold on,
but the
hold on.
second fight,
There you
come on,
go.
man.
So that's my point. Slight
Right.
argument. But those 3 guys never had no slight arguments in any fights. That's all I'm saying.
Marco,
Crawford
I
had a
gotta-
close fight against Madrimov,
wait,
but that's
can I
Yes,
just-
okay.
I got-
Crawford Nadrimov maybe, but not Bam or fucking.
Yeah,
Inoue.
I gotta go. But Marco, I want to ask you: are you talking about Usyk and Breedis or Usyk in the 2 Fury fights?
Fury fights. Breedis, I don't
Really?
really remember that fight.
You thought? Which Fury fight do you think he won?
First fight, I thought Fury arguably could have won. Like, yeah, he got mopped up for like
Really?
a whole round,
You-
but before that, he was hurting Usyk. He was easily winning.
Wait,
Yo,
man.
I see that kind of
Wow.
like the
can I?
I'm sorry.
Wait, can I? I
Go ahead.
thought
the first
I-
fight was pretty close. But
Go ahead.
This
let
nigga
us-
stuttering.
Go ahead, Fight Sports.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I thought Usyk cleared him out 9 rounds to 3 in the first fight. So that
Are you drunk?
That's
Now that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
wild.
No.
I
Let
think
me
Usyk won,
interject.
but that's
Okay.
wild.
You said
Alright.
your say. I saw it similar to the Morrell fight. It's like Fury did nothing to distinguish himself, and he got dropped. So I saw that along the same lines, like a clear,
He also-
decisive victory. You feel me?
Yeah, and Fury also got. I mean, I've broken down in multiple videos. Fury got schooled in that fight. The rematch, I'll admit, was
He got fucked up in 1 round, and the rest was like close.
no. I think
Exactly.
Usyk
But
schooled-
again, he did nothing to distinguish
Well-
himself, did he?
No,
Yeah,
I
He
think
was dominating the first like 6 rounds.
no, I think
You.
and he
Wait,
hurt
can I-
Usyk at least twice. How's that not
I
distinguishing
think
yourself?
no, I
That's the
I
highest pitch
disagree.
I can ever hit.
I think Usyk scored a Fury in the first fight. The
I
rematch
heard
was
that.
close, but
I heard that.
Yeah,
I don't think he didn't school shit. He
Oh.
he fucked him up in that one round.
okay,
Yes.
well,
And he dropped him and he almost had him out. Yes. But other than
Well-
that, up to that point, Fury was playing.
No, I
with-
wouldn't say 6 rounds. I think
No, you're
the
fucking
first
tripping.
5
I think-
rounds
Yeah.
was close.
No.
Yeah,
Usyk
anyway,
won
I
a
gotta go.
couple rounds in that.
Thanks, guys. Cheers,
but
Mark.
All right, peace out, fight.
Usyk won a couple rounds, in that fight, and then Fury went from like round 3 to like whatever 7 or whatever on a roll, easily winning until he got caught. That's
Oh,
what I
you
was-
said 3 to 7. So I mean, what the fuck? I thought you said the first 6 rounds. What the fuck?
No. The first 2, like it was close, or Usyk might have even won them because Fury wasn't. But then Fury got in his groove. He got into his groove like Madonna and was on his ass until he got caught with that shot, and then he got fucked up. And then
Wasn't that the decisive like moment in the fight though? Wasn't
no?
that
Because
decisive?
Fury ended up winning the last round. Like he still was in
Get
the
the
fight after
fuck
that.
out of here.
What you mean? He definitely won the last round.
Like,
The last
no,
round, yes,
no,
I'll
he
give you that.
didn't.
But
I thought he won the last round.
But you can't say
I thought you
Madonna.
said in the
That's-
last 2 or
that's-
I
3 or
remember.
something.
I remember him closing
I'm
over.
putting hella sauce on it, man.
But still, I didn't have that much of a problem with Usyk winning that fight because
Word.
I didn't. Like, I'm not crazy, but it was still arguable, is my point. And some of these other fucking greats right now have no arguable nothing on their record, so that means something to me.
Definitely. Okay.
So that-
Hey,
But
Okay,
also,
I'm with
like,
you on that.
Fury
Can I
is a
ask
way
real quick?
bigger guy than Usyk as well.
Let me ask real quick. So
Yes.
you saying
Like,
The-
dude
the-
ready to like do 85, like even 300 by the. So
Go ahead. What? Yain?
I'm gonna let bro talk. Go ahead,
No,
bro.
he's done.
Never mind. I don't even got nothing to say.
Okay, well, what the fuck? Where did Alberto go? Let's keep cooking, man.
They all left.
Let's keep it going.
I mean, truth is, I'm gonna get out of here now. Anyway, it's late. I just wanted to jump on. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll finish it up. We'll do our.
All right,
our
peace out,
after
peace
show.
out.
I just want to come in and touch base with you guys. Good night of boxing. Good night of boxing.
Great
do you
night.
think Inoue versus Nakatani will happen?
Man, I don't know. But all right, guys. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Peace out.
193.